What a great day. What can I say? It's our second Hen Harrier day. I'm sure there were plenty of people who would have hoped that this would have fizzled out in the rain last year, but of course it hasn't. It's grown.
Hen Harrier Day is a way for ordinary people to express their horror at the fact that this wonderful bird, the fantastic bird, is persecuted on grouse moors.
Our national parks are places where wildlife should be protected, should be cherished, and yet despite this, our hen harriers are disappearing in a national park. And that's why we're all here today. We want to see these magnificent birds back here in their rightful home, dancing in the sky.
The science says there ought to be 2,600 pairs of hen harriers in the UK, and most years there are 600, 700. We've got 2,000 pairs of this bird missing from our land. That is awful. In a country like the UK, which prides itself on its history of nature conservation, a fully protected bird is at such low levels because people kill it, because criminals kill it.
This is not about voicing our opinion. This is not about an argument of any kind. This is about the unambiguous fact that our birds of prey, in this case hen harriers, are being persecuted. They're being killed, and that's not allowed. It's able to get people fined and put in prison if only we could catch more of them. And we've all had enough of it.
Now, unless you were having a holiday on the International Space Station, you will have heard recently about Cecil the lion. Cecil was a totemic lion. He was a bit of an African hen harrier, if you like. He's a top of the food chain predator. He was enjoyed by large numbers of visitors to Zimbabwe, and he was exquisitely beautiful and much photographed and loved. And very unfortunately, he was the victim of a trophy hunter. Well, Cecil struck a chord globally. You know, what an amazing reaction. And detractors have said it's only because he had a name. What a load of rubbish. Just like the hen harrier, Cecil was a symbol of something far greater. Cecil became a symbol of the fact that the world has become intolerant of this sort of wastage of our wildlife. There aren't less hen harriers in Britain solely because of shooting and hunting. There are a tremendous amount of other pressures on our environment. You're well aware of this, and you know what those pressures are. But we've got to the stage now where we can't take this extra pressure of illegal persecution or trophy hunting of animals like that. So whilst we've modernised our thinking in terms of habitat management and our expectations of the landscape, unfortunately in this instance the shooting fraternity haven't modernised at all. They're still doing what they did in the Victorian age, which was kill anything with teeth and a hooked bill. They're still practising a method of shooting, the driven grouse shooting, which was popular in Edwardian times, which a lot of shooters are embarrassed by now. They think that big bags are vulgar. They prefer more challenging than standing there, blasting things out of the sky. And they think that people who come in on a corporate day shoot for a day, they're not proper shooters. This is just something for them to do. It's killing for no reason. It's an outdated practice. It's no longer viable given all of the other things that we have in the 21st century. And that's why some of us want to put an end to driven grouse shooting. It's too intensive, and the management that is needed for it to be so-called successful means that we can't have a balanced, healthy, sustainable environment. We are making progress because there are more people involved in Hen Harrier Day this year than last. And this is only our second. There are more events taking place countrywide than there were last year. And I think last year's Thunderclap tweets went out to about 2 million people, and this year it's 5.
And our message to those that stand in the way of hen harrier conservation is absolutely clear. The more you try to silence us, the louder our voices will become. We will not rest until hen harriers fly free over England's uplands again. We will never, ever give up.
The thing is, most people don't know about this wonderful bird, and they don't realise how much it's persecuted. We're spreading the word. The more that people hear, the more that people will care. And the more they know about this, the more they will join our cause.
And I'm very optimistic that Hen Harrier Day is now established in the calendar. It will grow and grow, and it will also spread into other aspects of conservation where we need more proactive action. Passive, peaceful, it's always going to be that from my point of view, but democratic action to ask for change. And all we want today is for those people who shoot them to stop pulling the trigger on our national natural heritage.